mere flesh.
This will hurt.
I'll need to review this spell later.
March, march. All I do is march.
I will guide.
I didn't even break a sweat.
None shall escape!
Everyone counts on me.
Adventures await.
I shall not falter.
Let's shake a leg! I have no use for this.
All I see is blood.
We do it my way.
So
I have no need for this.
We cannot be defeated.
Enemy near.
Let's hear you!
My skills exceed yours.
This is my...
The path is clear.
All this will...
Someone else would make better use of this.
I sense something.
Calm down. Not dead yet. I'll go ahead. Time's not waiting. We will be victorious! Someone else would make better use of this.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
if you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
The Aldori Sword Lords arose when famed swordsman Baron Syrian Aldori agreed to train select group of pupils in his dueling techniques. They ruled Rosslyn for generations, each as prickly and impulsive as the Order founder. Though they are considered some of the finest sword fighters in the Undersea region, they are also obsessed with personal standing and honor. Brevoy is a relatively young nation, having only existed since 4499 AR. The history of Brevoy before this time is in the history of two often warring nations, Isia and Rosslyn. The coming of Coral and Conqueror changed all this. After securing the defeat and surrender of the two nations, Coral christened his family house Garvia. Its role ended with the mysterious disappearance of every member of House Garvia in 4699 AR, leaving Bravoy in a precarious political position.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
The Aldori Sword Lords rose when famed swordsman Baron Syrian Aldori agreed to train a select group of... We already read this. Rostov is one of the two largest cities in the fertile region of Rosslyn and southern Bravoy. Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius leads the city, which is a trade and cultural center that borders the River Kingdoms, the Shrike River, and the Stolen Lands. As birthplace of the Aldori dueling style, the city boasts several Aldori and Taldan dueling schools, which has led to the city being a favorite place for young nobles to practice dueling championships. Most prominent among them is the Aldori Academy, widely regarded as the region's finest war college.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Stolen Lands are an almost wholly unsettled region in the northeastern section of the River Kingdoms, bordering the nation of Bravoy and serving as a buffer between Bravoy and the River Kingdoms. Traditionally the haunt of bandits and monstrous humanoids, the Stolen Lands are regarded as stolen by all nations along their border, even though none have ever been able to keep these realms under their control for long.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title, when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Why not recognize the Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
You're helping us found the barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
What rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
It's as clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
I'm Madame Aldori. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Wait, a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
What about the barbarian? She looks pretty heroic. I think her name's Amiri.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
All according to plan. No mistakes. Ready for anything. Focus on the goal. I am prepared. Time's not waiting. In due time. That is not far. As it should be. In due time.
going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Enemy approaching.
This guy's toast.
I know what to do. All according to plan.
Now to remember how to do this. That's gonna be the fun part.
Ready for anything?
What's not positive?
Follow my lead. No mistakes.
Yep.
Focus on the goal. In due time.
Take everything.
Time's not waiting. We will be victorious!
Let's charge again.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now. Doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
I am prepared. Ready for anything.
So they walked on.
Let's remember what I can do so I don't get fucked by Tortuccio.
I know what to do.
Select a single character, hold L2, and choose one of the blah 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 blah.
No mistakes. That is not far. Focus on the goal.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
How about a magic missile?
Go.
Pathetic.
Serves you right.
Leave this one to me.
How about going a little close?
You deserved it.
I am prepared. Ready for anything. Time's not waiting. as it should be.
Could have been.
No mistakes.
I'm trusting you here.
Focus on the goal.
Let's try not to die. It's essentially the same. It's a 4 armor class. But the chain shirt has a less penalty. I would rather just try to compare. So -1 with 15 arcane spell, 5 nights to try the chainmail shirt.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered. I am prepared.
I'm not wearing Tartuccio's piece of shit ring. That's how you die.
All according to plan. Time's not waiting. Ready for anything. No mistakes.
What for Gorum?
I'm here.
It's the end for you rats!
Our victory is certain.
Pathetic.
You must die already. Time to get my hands dirty again.
That's nice. How about we end your turn? Wow. How about they all miss?
Any last wishes?
Yes, I wish you would actually attack.
This is where I step in.
Better than nothing.
This should do it. A calculated risk.
Out of my way!
I know what to do.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Focus on the goal.
This works for me.
Okay.
Right.
I am prepared. Time's not waiting. Ready for anything?
I think this is the second time you have to make a decision. First is to choose to put the ring on or not. I think this is the one we have to choose either try to go over here or go through the door. Nope, that's later.
In due time.
All I'm thinking of pillars of eternity. After a while, they all blend together.
It is finished.
They dare to attack me?
I would really like to be able to see. I don't need to see this stupid switch.
Serves you right. You deserved it.
Really?
Leave this one to me.
Wow, Tortigi is pathetic. Once again, we charge.
This spell doesn't work like that.
Apparently there's
This
no
will
charging.
hurt. No mistakes.
I'm by your side.
I didn't ask. Okay, let's see.
Anything is possible.
Yes.
Focus on the goal. Follow my lead. I know what to do.
This way. Anything else?
All according to plan. What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well,
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
So I make sure the volume's all the way up. Okay. Stealing from a sword lord in their own mansion. She'd have our heads.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
I ain't taking shit.
That is not far.
I just would like to...
Time's not waiting.
Where's there...
Ready for anything.
I would like to take everything else, though.
I am prepared.
I know what to do.
Alright. Cats are about to be out. And there he goes. Let's see. How about I move this to somebody who can actually not fuck me? Come on, buddy. There's enough of that. Just grab it real quick. That's fair. I'll go play fetch.
No mistakes. Focus on the goal. Time's not waiting.
How in the world did I do this?
I know what to do.
What troubles you?
What troubles me is
Ready for anything.
How I was doing this.
No mistakes.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Lies.
Adventures call to them. And Lindsay was called
I am prepared.
This works for me.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
More like a vampire.
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
And this is where things get fun.
Time's not waiting.
I will grant your request.
I see something.
Yes.
Focus on the goal.
Focus on not dying. How about that one?
Applause, please.
Interesting.
Applause, please. Right.
Still rather
Would
not
you look
die.
at that? Anything else?
Nope, not yet.
That is possible.
Full shot.
I know what to do.
Chainmail.
No mistakes.
Let's save again. Just once again. I can't remember if I go one way or the other way.
I am prepared.
I want to say
And
this.
so they walked on.
Yes. We're not going for the cash.
Enemy approaching.
But we'll definitely kill you for trying.
Just die already!
Always somebody
Any
strong.
last wishes?
Jesus. Going upon the strength of wisdom of deity, you get a +1 luck bonus on attack and blah 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 blah. Okay, that's not really helping me in what I want to do. And Slava.
Unworthy.
Yeah, and then you get too slow and that's what I thought.
Let's try this way.
Excellent. Huh. Pathetic.
Time to get my hands dirty again!
Wow, Tertuccio is still useless. That's why I'll say his name wrong.
This is where I step in.
Alright, Jaethal. Well, let's get her a little bit close. Lindsay, can you move?
wretched thing.
Ready for anything. Focus on the goal.
This is the big save.
Time's not waiting.
What just happened? Did my save say? Yeah, it did, of course.
No mistakes. In due time.
The dude was kicking the door.
I know what to do.
You can count on me.
I am prepared.
I don't remember how to do this. It's our third statue.
Trusting you here.
There we go.
Ready for anything.
You cannot stand against me.
Is that a chair, brother?
Out of my way!
Serves you right.
It's ooze. Interesting.
Despicable. Ha!
This should do it.
It should, but it won't.
Leave this one to me.
Focus on the goal. No mistakes. I know what to do. Time's not waiting. I am prepared.
I will indulge you.
All according to plan.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Magic missile.
Go.
Well, it did something. Pathetic.
You deserve it.
Jesus, hold on.
A calculated risk.
Time to move up.
Advance!
Alright, Jathel. Ah, Casey. What was that? A wild miss. How about another magic missile? Wow, he's still pathetic. Casey, number 2. My god, she hit. Okay, let's see. Can we finish somebody off?
Any last wishes?
As a miss. Not surprised.
This will hurt.
Ah.
Let's try this way.
Unworthy.
Alright, Jathel.
Focus on the goal.
It's not fun at all.
Ooh, hold up.
Many people have died for nothing.
Did I click something? No. You sound like a Kelshite. Am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
I don't think we've met.
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
Well, there are assassins on the prowl, so, you know, we have to go.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Yeah, after I with these dead bodies.
No mistakes. I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
That is true. Before we
ready for anything,
Harem and his faking a bang.
As it should be.
Let's see, is there anything over here? There technically is.
Look here!
In due time.
Indubitably. A masterwork longsword and a
time's
ring.
not waiting.
Alright, let's see her name.
Agathoa guides me.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Grotus is the god of the end times, sentient and cruel moonlet that looks down upon the boneyard and waits for the last living soul to die. When Pharasma judges the last soul, after the last living body died in the material plane, Grotus will descend on the boneyard and move on to the material plane to clean up and pack dust away for another reality. No one really knows what Grotus is going to do once the last soul is judged, but it is generally accepted that it will not be pleasant. Tartusio has the best diplomacy. I don't know. We can attempt it. Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You barely got a scratch.
You're wrong. Who would know better than I the severity of my own wounds? I can feel the last drops of vital force leaving me.
Alright, let's try it this way. Quit the act, stand and fight, or I'll really send you to your final rest.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
It's actually funny, but I'd really rather not do an intimidate. So let's see.
I am prepared.
Only other time I'll try this. Well, try diplomacy him again. If that doesn't work, we'll just stick a potion down his throat. Okay, first things first, once again.
All according to plan.
Back to the hidden wall.
Interesting. Focus on the goal.
And so they walked on.
My back just broke.
Grotus. That's
How did it work?
impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Yeah. Sure you are. This is what I remember the most.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Let's see. I mean, that's nice of all, but I'd really like to adjust. Okay, let's switch to Artuccio and Harem and Jail for whatever one is. Let's see. Is there a way we can do that?
I am prepared. I know what to do.
Haha, we were.
Ready for anything.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I don't tolerate fools.
No mistakes.
Trusting you here.
I did it. Okay. And let's go back. Save 2.
Time's not waiting.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Time will crawl.
Each step brings us closer to the end.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Who are you?
Kestet House Gares, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, I'd also give myself a manly captain of the guard. Or 2.
What's going on here?
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fame, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
Do you need help putting up the fire?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Where's the hall?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
I'll go immediately.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
This works for me.
What are you waiting for? Get me up.
Focus on the goal.
All according to plan.
I know what to do.
I will grant your request.
Ready for anything? Focus on the goal. This spell doesn't work like that. Enemy approaching!
Unworthy.
Serves you right.
Leave this one to me.
Let us strike as one!
Repent!
Wretched things.
You deserved it.
Magritio, Turinos.
doing?
Just die already!
Your life ebbs low.
Despicable. Advance!
Any last wishes?
Magritium Turinos.
Do not falter!
What a waste. Become as dust.
Unworthy. Wretched things.
This is where I step in.
I am prepared. Time's not waiting.
I'm trusting you here.
No mistakes.
This works for me.
I know what to do.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Long a haven for thieves and smugglers, Pitax is a hub for trade and the River Kingdoms. It aspires to be a center of culture and higher learning as well, but cannot escape its more unsavory origins. Let's try this.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iravetti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid—
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy, and the mug of a spy!
Lady Eldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
That's not technically what happened. Forgive me for my trespass. My defense are in the middle of a battle, in dire need of weapons.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
People were dying right in front of me. How could I just walk by?
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Shellen, also known as Eternal Rose, the Eternal Maiden, and the Incorruptible, is the goddess of art, beauty, love, and music, and the half-sister of Zancuthon. Shellen focuses just as much attention on internal beauty as external. As aspects of her role as a goddess of beauty, Shellen also promotes the creation of art and the composing and performance of music. Clerics of Shellen frequently are artists themselves. As the goddess of love, Shellen encourages the proliferation of that feeling in all its forms. She is not the goddess of sexuality, lust, or fertility, and makes a very clear distinction between love and sexuality, although she does not in any way discourage erotic love. Paladins who worship her practice courtly love.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight. Not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
The whole purpose of this is to align yourself and get the right allies with what you've done and all that.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Eldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have two teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Control.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
I'm just better. What can I say?
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
This. The lid really needs. Please, God. do some and I could do the rest? Because that works better for me. I'll continue this a little bit later.